3 couples, all playing for big money. Please welcome the luscious Ruby Wax.
Well, welcome to the waiting game, and just to remind you, this is me, Ruby Wax. Can I ask you a question? What is that, to keep your forehead on? It's a what?
Headgear.
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 Do you want to say something?
Yes, we'll all love you. That's why we're here for the North London posse.
I'm very flattered. Can I try this on?
Why not?
That's very lovely. Who would like to try? Oh, you would. You need a little something on that head, don't you? You must be freezing. Are these your women?
Oh, they are.
All the girls? Is this a menage a trois?
I always have 6 women.
6 women?
Yeah.
For every single side of you?
Yeah.
They just swarm, a hive of women,
I get tired a bit.
Oh, I bet you do.
Yeah.
All of you are the women of this man?
Oh, definitely.
Really? It's like a cult thing? You two? I'm just so proud. Wave to your friends. Don't be ashamed. Are you looking for a man, though? I think it's a little too much for him. All right, let's find you someone. Where's some... This is a gorgeous species. I mean, seriously. This is a very beautiful specimen of a man. A few little pimples, but we could just pop those right before Anyway, keep your eye on him. He's very beautiful. What's your name?
Tim.
Tim, and this is?
Joyce.
Joyce. Do you think this might work?
I think so.
Can we film it? Because I'd really have a hit. And you look very lovely, but really it's growing out, okay? There's some babes up here. How come girls travel together like buffalo these days? You got no boyfriends here? You're very lovely. It's like the cast of Friends has shown up. Thank you very much for coming. Anybody else? Here's some babes. Ooh. I farted into your breath. Sorry. Luckily, I've been saved. Luckily, this woman's got a big set of... No, it's me. I'm so happy here. Really, that's a wonderful thing. I just bounced off of it. It's fantastic. Thank you for being there. So now I'd like you to meet the contestants who I interviewed earlier in the day. Roll the film.
And you met on the phone?
Yeah.
Did it click on the phone?
The minute he said to me, "Hey, Tiger."
That's erotic. What do you call him if he calls you Tiger?
I call him Naughty Boy.
How long have you been married then?
No, we're not married.
We're not, are we, Tiger?
You're not married?
No, we're not married
No.
to each other.
You're married to other people?
Yeah.
So you came with each other, and where's your wife now?
She's at home.
Watching this?
Well, probably.
She ain't gonna be there when you go back. You have a nail collection.
I've been saving nails since I was about 19.
Your own nails?
Close family and
Close
my own.
family. God forbid we won't want strangers' nails. You're into witchcraft a little bit.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Eye of newt, scrot of pig. You see what I mean? Toenail of grandmother.
The witches of Northeastwick.
Are you on medication?
No, that's the trouble.
13 years ago, you fixed up on a blind date?
That's right, yeah.
In the office?
Yes, it
And
was.
did you like him at first?
No, because I saw this other guy and I thought I got him confused at work.
So when the door opened and it was him, did you go...
Yeah, my face was a picture.
No, really? Did you know that she wasn't actually interested in you?
No, not at all. Not for a
Right, you
start.
couldn't
I
tell.
never knew until today.
How lovely for us all. You'd like to have a luxury home for dogs.
Yeah, but they do have them though, don't they?
We do have them.
We've been round. We have a little dog, you see.
I was hoping
We've
you had
been
a
round.
dog.
We're friends, met at university playing rugby.
Yeah, guy things.
Guy
and then it
things, yeah,
disintegrated.
stuff.
You'd like to come back, or you'd like to be Kylie Minogue.
This was if you could be anybody, who would you be?
But
if
if
I was
you-
Kylie, you'd love it.
Oh, this is even better than the script. Both of you argue about what superpowers you are.
Basically, we decided you could have 3 superpowers each.
John, what would be your name?
I could tell you, but
You'd say
I
it
have to
because
tell
I've
you.
got it here
You've got it
anyway.
written down, so you don't need to know. It's Lord Zorgrad.
Lord Zorgrab? Zorgrad?
Zorgrad.
Zorgrad.
Yeah.
And what powers do you have, Lord Zorgrab?
You keep on getting my name wrong.
I know, look at how prickly he got there, because I got his superpower name wrong.
And here's how you play the game. At the end of this round, we're going to say goodbye to one of the couples. My advice to them is make sure it's not you, because it's not a pretty sight. To remain in the game, you need points. And the longer you wait, the more points you score. And here's where we'll see if their relationship can stand the pressure. When you buzz, it's your partner who has to answer the question. You're trusting that your partner will get it right, okay? So you know that Jonathan and Adam always think that they're right, and they also think that they're both very good looking. So we all know how delusional they are. You ready to play? Now it's time to play the game show hosted by me, The Waiting Game. There are only 8 questions in this round, and remember, the couple who get the least points is out. Here's the first question. In tennis, who was the runner-up in the 2000 and 2001 Wimbledon men's singles finals? Did you twitch, or did you do that on purpose?
No, I hit that deliberately.
Oh, right, because you think Adam knows this?
Yeah.
Is he a tennis fan?
Knows a bit about sport.
Knows
We'll
a
wait
bit.
and see. I'm
How
confident.
much? You're confident. You don't look
Yeah,
confident.
90% confident.
You're curling inward.
Okay, I'm curling inward.
Adam looks happy. Adam looks perky. I'm going to ask you again. Adam, listen to me. Don't just smile, listen. It's hard to do both. In tennis, who was the runner-up in the 2000 and 2001 Wimbledon men's singles finals?
Pat Rafter.
Do you think he's right?
Yes, I do.
You have 3 points, it's right. Guys, hey, you're more butch than I thought. Next question. In which country would you find the Great Sandy Desert? Ooh. Yes? You know this? You think he
I
knows
have no
this?
idea.
No, but do you think Adam knows? You're just depending on the kindness of his
Yeah,
intelligence. So-
exactly.
Okay, so why are we waiting? You're little...
Because I didn't know how much he'd know about it.
Right. Yeah, but
So-
you can wait.
I know, but if then I waited too long, then too many points would get handed over if we were wrong.
All right, snap back. All right, for 1 point, in which country would you find the Great Sandy Desert?
Australia.
What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
You don't know anything,
I've
do
got
you?
no idea,
You're
no.
lucky you're friends with this man. It is correct. So now Jonathan and Adam have 4 points, Marie and Rob 0, 0, 2. The kitty cat and naughty boy. Next question. In World War II, what name was given to the 6th of June, 1944? Why so early?
Oh,
You got confused.
it's the first time I
It
used
doesn't matter,
it.
you rang, so that's something.
The first time I touched it.
Don't get it. You know she's a witch. If you get this wrong, you're going to be a frog. Don't turn around. All right, Chris, do you
Yeah.
think you know this? Chris is
No.
looking strangely saddened. Okay, naughty boy, I'm going to ask you again. In World War II, what name was given to the 6th of June, 1944? The answer is, for 3 points,
VE Day?
VE?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
You think he's right? You're a
Yeah.
perfect couple. You're both wrong. It was D-Day.
Oh.
Oh, so you've given 3 points to the other 2 teams. So Jonathan and Adam have 7 points, Marie and Rob 3 points for doing nothing at all, and still a big 0 over here, so work on it. Next question. The Marquis of Queensberry originated the rules for which sport in 1865? What are you counting to? Can you count? Then you're panicking. You know, you're good on a phone, but you're not so good in person. No, I know, don't.
Sorry.
It's okay, it's for 3 points. You
I
think
just
Chris
want
knows
to get
this?
some.
Something.
I do.
Chris, you look confident?
Yeah.
Do you think you know this? Be a man, be a
Think so.
guy.
I'm trying.
All right, so I'm going to ask you again. The Marquis of Queensberry originated the rules for which sport in 1865? The answer is?
Boxing.
Do you think he's right? You think he's right?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
He's right. Well, are you pleased with Chris there?
Yeah, I am
You going to
quite
fling
pleased.
Naughty Boy a toenail if he does well?
I might do.
Couple of leg hairs, you know how to make him happy.
I'm waiting for yours.
Scared, be very scared. The scores are to the scary woman, Lynn and Chris, 3. Jonathan and Adam in the lead with 7, and Marie and Rob also 3. We have a tie. Okay, you've answered 4 questions. We've got 4 questions to go. Next question. Which organs in the body are surrounded by the pleural membrane? Oh, yes. That's for 5 points. Do you know what Chris's face is like? What's your face like? Why do you make these gestures?
I just make sure my hair's okay.
Yeah, no, you look fine, but do you think that Chris knows this?
I think he does.
All right.
He should do.
He does know about parts of the body. We know that.
He ought to know. He ought to
And
know.
you collect them, so.
Yeah.
All right, so Chris, I'm going to ask you, which organs in the body are surrounded by the pleural membrane? The answer is?
The lungs.
And what do you think, Lynn?
I think the lungs too, Ruby.
All right, you know, if you get this right, you go into first place. If you get it wrong, you're still down there, all right? So this is for 5 points. Answer me again. What do you think it is?
The lungs.
The lungs is correct. Yeah! Very good. All right, there are only 3 questions left in this round, and any of you could still get through. So let's crank up the pressure a bit. If your partner gets the question wrong, from now on, you give away a full 15 points to the other couples. And just to remind you, at the end of this round, the couple with the least points, the couple with, how shall we say, the fewest brain cells, will be eliminated. Who will it be? Only you know. Okay, so we've got Lynn and Chris in the lead with 8. Who would have thunk? We've got Jonathan and Adam, the arrogant ones, in second with 7, and Marie and Rob with 3. You will be missing that dog home in the sun soon if you don't perk up, Missy. All right, next question. Who sang the title role for the 1979 James Bond film Moonraker? Can you count? Did anybody know?
No.
Nobody knew?
Gina Easton.
Sheena Easton? No, wrong, Chris. You're just getting a little confident there.
No.
No, I'll tell
Shirley
you.
Bassey.
Shirley Bassey,
I
then.
knew.
Yes, there you are. We are going to start off now with easier questions. Like, what is your name? What? You know I'm standing here. It's hard. Lynn and Chris have 8, Jonathan and Adam 7, and Amir 3 with Marie and Rob. Okay, there's only 2 more questions left, and if the scores stay the same, you know Marie and Rob go out. I hate to be severe, but that's what I'm paid for. And I really enjoy it. Sorry. Next question. Which South American country did Paddington Bear leave on a boat bound for England? Quelle surprise, they're awake. Hello, where have you been? All right, Marie, come on, run with it. You think that Rob knows this?
I hope so. I really hope so.
Rob is panting with excitement. So this is for 3 points, but if you get this wrong, you give
15.
the other 2 teams 15 points and you're out of the game.
I know.
So if Rob is wrong, you're going home without the 5-star dog home. Which South American country did Paddington Bear leave on a boat bound for England? The answer is?
I'm going to say Bolivia.
Would you have agreed with that? What would you have said, Marie?
I don't really know myself. Just say.
You answered Bolivia. It's wrong.
Oh.
It's Peru. You're out of the game. So I'm sorry, Marie and Rob. Will there be any arguments?
We'll be okay.
You will?
No.
No, have them on
No,
the
we
air.
I think we'll be fine.
What will be wrong with the relationship now?
Well, we never stop talking
you-
about it. We'll have to read
Marie,
that moment.
remember you
I know.
were waiting for the other guy to open the door on the blind date. You wish maybe
yeah.
now you married him.
Absolutely.
I
Come back,
know.
Gavin. Come back.
Yeah. Anyway, you won't be getting that doghouse that you dreamt
No
of.
idea how much I hate Paddington Bear.
I'm just going to be buying a doghouse, Rob, and putting you in it.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now you have to do what losers do. You have to go. Okay, now there's only one more couple to get rid of, and things are going to be very different because, as you can see, they've changed places. So now those who were in control are now about to be controlled. Does that turn you on, Tiger? You like that? Who usually takes the, the more dominant role on the phone then?
Well,
They have
I
a
think-
phone relationship.
Yeah.
And he's married to someone else. The mind boggles. And do you trust that he can actually take control now?
Yeah, I think
Because
he knows how- he
you
knows
really
how to
communicated
work.
well, like when I met you before, and now you don't trust that he has a mind.
I know. I need to have proof.
You guys were really cocky earlier in the show. You feel so cocky now?
Wait and see.
Yeah.
You look like a whipped dog back there. Remember how strong and masculine you felt? Who's that superpower? You become Lord Zoreg?
You still can't get it right.
What's his name?
Zorgrad.
Zorgrad. I would turn into him very quickly.
Yeah.
Right. Is it better that he's in the front? Have you got the brains? I don't think so.
No, I think it's going to stitch me up.
I think you've got the hair and the shortness. But... All right, well, good luck. And I really mean that. You're going to need it. You ready to play? All right. We need to lose another couple. Who's going to be dumped and who's going to stay? All right, there's only 6 questions left, so my advice is be smarter than the other couple. Because the couple to get the most points will play for £30,000. First question, which controversial band had hits in the 90s with the songs Breathe and Firestarter? Okay, this is for 5 points, Adam. Is that because you think he knows?
He should do, yeah.
Why would Jonathan know this? He listens to music?
No, but I know he's aware of who these people are. So
He's
hopefully,
aware.
when
Okay,
you
because he
re-ask him
was
the
drunk for
question,
much of his life, so we're hoping that the brain cells gather together for this particular.
I have ultimate faith in John.
You have faith in Jonathan.
He will know.
He's a big blotchy color back there. Jonathan, I'm going to ask you which controversial band had hits in the 90s with the songs Breathe and Firestarter? It's for 5 points.
The Prodigy.
Think he's right?
Yeah.
You have 5 points. All right. Okay. What kind of a witch are you? A good witch or a bad witch? A good witch. Okay. Did you get like Witch magazine or just one witch? All right, next question. What color are the seats in the House of Lords? Ooh. Very confident there. And for 5 points again. You think Jonathan knows this?
I don't know, but I think John does.
All right, you're just cooking now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's ask the question again. He's chewing his nails. He's looking off to the left. What color are the seats in the House of Lords for 5 points? What color are they?
Red, kind of reddy colour.
Well, what color?
Red.
Okay, you think he's right?
Yeah, I do.
Ooh, is he squirming? You're right. Another 5. Come on, you two. Come on. Naughty boy's not buzzing. Mummy's going to be very angry.
I can see it.
Okay, come on, get ready for this. All right, the scores are 10 for Adam and Jonathan and a big 0 for Naughty Boy and Tiger. 4 questions left. Next question. Name the land visited by Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy in the novel The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Why did you buzz so early?
I don't want them to get the points.
They didn't look like they were buzzing.
Really selfish.
Don't you talk amongst yourself. Oh. All right, so
Be
this
like
is
that
for...
to you. It's fun.
What did you want to say? Sorry.
Oh,
Air
fun.
your
We're having a nice time.
No, don't have a nice time. It's a game show.
Spoiling it.
All right, so this is for 3 points. Remember,
we're
if they
not.
get this
Don't
wrong,
be
they
so
give you 3
negative.
points. Have the row. Okay, I'll stand back. Go ahead.
It's a game show. I'm going to try and win. Sorry.
What do you have to say, Lynn? Come on, throw a hex on him.
No, it's him. He's being negative. I can't be here with a negative person.
I didn't mean it, Tiger. I meant
No,
the
it's too
fact-
late.
the
Turn
shout.
up.
Oh,
I
the
meant
vibes are ugly. The vibes are ugly. How? She's mad, and you know when she gets mad. Take your arm off the thing. It's not a bar, okay?
Sorry.
All right. So I'm going to ask you for 3 points. Jonathan, name the land visited by Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy in the novel The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The answer is?
Narnia, Ruby.
You think he's right?
I certainly do.
He is right. Come on, come on, come on. All right, so the cocky boys, Adam and Jonathan, have a big 13 and a big 0 for Lynn and Chris. So you better perk up real quick, Chris. All right, there's just 3 questions left to go before the end of the round. From now on, Lynn and Jonathan, if you get it wrong, you give away a full 15 points to your opponents. And just to remind you, whoever wins this round gets to play for the £30,000. But anyone could still win. So next question. Name the independent state in Italy that has its own postal system, police force, and radio station. You're very quick on that buzzer. You're fast on the draw. All right, this is for 3 points, but if you get it wrong, you give away 15 points. What do you think Jonathan's face looks like?
Hopefully, big grin.
No, no big grin. He's looking depressed.
If you ask him the question slowly, he'll be all right.
All right, so Jonathan, what do you think the answer is? Name the independent state in Italy that has its own postal system, police force, and radio station. What's the answer, Jonathan? You're going to give
Venice.
away 15 points if you get this wrong.
Venice.
Venice. What do you think? What would you have said, Adam?
I'd have said the Vatican City.
Oh, that's the one.
Yep.
That's what I meant.
You'd have been right. It was the
That's what I
Vatican
meant.
City.
It both begin with V.
15 points to you. See, just by being the meek little woman, you see where it gets you? You guys angry at each other?
No.
I think there's some hostility, but I can smell the testosterone from here. All right, just 2 questions left. Anyone can win. We have Chris and Lynn in the lead with 15, and Jonathan and Adam with 13. Next question. Who played Detective Chief Superintendent Jane Tennyson in the TV crime series Prime Suspect? Oh, yeah. Okay, this is for 3 points for you if you get it right, but you give away 15 if you get it wrong. Why would Lynn know this?
She likes the TV. I'm
She
sure
likes
she knows
the
it, mate.
TV.
She's spot on.
I'm trying to think.
Why, she's having a flash here. All right. Come on, Lynn, breathing. Breathing. Come on.
It's either her or her.
She's trying to
Just give
channel
me-
the radio
give me a
times.
sec.
All right, you want me to ask you one more time? And breathing with me. Come on, babe. Make those flowers expand. Who played Detective Chief Superintendent Jane Tennyson in the TV crime series Prime Suspect? Who will it be?
Yeah, I think it's
It's for 3 points.
Irish. Oh.
If you get it right, you go ahead in the game.
Is
if
it
you get it
Amanda
wrong, you're
Burton?
way behind.
No. Oh.
I've got to accept Amanda Burton. You think she's right?
No.
Who would you have thought?
Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
Mirren?
Mirren.
Helen Mirren it would have been. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
You just put Adam and Jonathan ahead.
That's all right.
Chris, how do you feel about that?
Top, no problem.
Top? Good?
Absolutely.
You're clearly out of your own body now.
Absolutely.
You've left, believe me. Okay, this is the last question. You could still get ahead. Scores are 28 to Adam and Jonathan, and Lynn and Chris, 15. This is the last question in this round. In the 1980 film, who was Flash Gordon's arch enemy? Okay. Adam, you think you know? Or you think Jonathan knows this?
Oh, God, he should know this.
All right, wait a minute. If you lose, you go out of the game. But if you get it right, you're way, way ahead. In fact, you go through to the next round to play for 30,000 pounds.
If he's been paying attention today, then he knows the answer to this one.
All right.
So
And if he hasn't?
I'm really going to cry.
All right, Jonathan, I'm going to ask you this. He's turning such a hideous color, I can't tell you. In the 1980 film, who was Flash Gordon's arch enemy? The answer, Jonathan, is? Give 15 points away if you get this wrong. You're out of the game if you get this wrong. No pressure. But Jonathan, you always get things right. That's what you told me. Come on. Come on, baby.
Thinking.
And you're thinking of?
I don't know.
You
Don't
want
know.
to just guess? Guess?
Guess. No.
You want to shout out something?
Why did you buzz? Why did you buzz? I know nothing
Just
about
for
films.
We were
humiliation.
talking about this movie today.
Do you know then, Adam? Do you know
Yeah.
the answer? You do know. Man, this is the end of your friendship. It really is.
No, it's not.
All right, I'm going to tell you what the answer is. I want to see your face. Emperor Ming.
Didn't know.
You're through to the last round. Did you think you'd win, though? Be honest.
Yeah, I know right then what I did. I shouldn't have buzzed. I should have dummied and made these guys buzz. And
When you looked at those two, did you think you were in with a chance?
I thought we were going to win at the end.
Yeah.
But then we didn't. So
Gods
that's
were
really
against
my-
you tonight. Did you feel terrible?
No, not really.
Really? You're a liar.
I only got a question wrong.
No, but you look a little sad. I feel terrible, and I'm not even playing.
Would have liked 30 grand.
You look so
but
like me, you know. I'm scared. I'm really sorry you lost.
So am I.
Lynn and Chris, join me to play for 30,000 pounds in the final round of The Waiting Game. you guys surprised that you got this far?
Yeah, just a bit.
We are.
Gobsmacked.
Really
Oh, yeah.
surprised. When I saw the lineup, I never saw you here. Well, let me just ask, if you win the £30,000, what would you spend it on?
Well, I'm thinking of furthering my education, actually, Ruby.
With education in?
I'm going to do a distance learning course in witchcraft. Proper
Distance,
witchcraft,
like
to be
what?
a proper witch.
Have you used witchy things tonight, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, I have.
In what way? Because we'd like to know.
Well, I've just been working on them all day, really. Just
On him?
Just looking.
Or the other contestants?
On all of them.
Just giving him the spooky eye?
Yeah, just thinking about them. Giving them positive vibes.
Yeah, but not good enough.
Yeah.
Not good enough. And you will
Yeah.
spend your money on what, Chris? Taking the kids to Disneyland.
Or a motorboat.
Yeah, and a very expensive divorce lawyer, I think. All right, so you ready to play the game?
Yeah.
All right, now you're playing for £30,000. So in this round, the longer you wait, the more money you get. You only have 1 minute to get 6 questions right. But every time you get one wrong, you're eating into your 60 seconds. So if you don't know the answer, then say pass, because you're saving yourself valuable time. Because if you don't get 6 right before your time runs out, you go home with nothing. Do you understand? Okay, here's how the money works. If you buzz quickly, your question's only worth a few measly pounds. But if you think you're clever, you could try and wait the full 10 seconds and get £5,000. And then if you're very, very, very clever, you could go home with the full £30,000. Also, from now on, this is different. If you buzz in, you have to answer the question. Okay, there's no conferring now, so say goodbye to each other. Because the next time you see each other, you may be very rich or at each other's throat. Okay, first question. Who starred in and directed the 1941 film Citizen Kane? Oof, did you think you waited 10 seconds?
I haven't got a clue.
Okay, well, it's for £3,000. You didn't quite wait 10 seconds, Chris.
No.
But you think you know? I'm going to ask you again. Who starred in and directed the 1941 film Citizen Kane?
Alfred Hitchcock?
You're
No.
wrong. No, the answer was Orson Welles. Right, so you have no money, and I need 6 correct answers, and you have 52 seconds to do that in. Next question. Which vegetable has varieties called Globe and Jerusalem? Yes? Would you have waited?
I would have waited.
She would have waited. All right. Are you thinking you're counting it to 10?
Yeah.
You're not. It's for £2,000. Okay? Are you a little angry there, Lynn?
No, he'll know it.
He'll know it, but could have had more money. All right, are you confident in this, Chris? Which
Yeah.
vegetable has varieties called Globe and Jerusalem? The answer is?
Artichoke.
Artichoke, you're right. And you should have waited. Should have waited for the woman. So you have £2,000. But you'll only take that home if you answer 5 more questions correctly, and you have 44 seconds to do that in. Next question. Which British man invented the clockwork radio? Are you passing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you didn't know? All right, you only had a few more seconds. The answer was Trevor Bayliss. Okay, you still have £2,000, but I need 5 more questions answered in 42 seconds. Next question. In which Indian city would you find the Taj Mahal? Oh, the time ran out?
Yeah.
You thought you counted to 10? But 2...
Well, I was hoping she'd know as well.
Right. Okay, do you know?
Well, I would say Calcutta.
No. What would you say? Would
I've
you have
gone
said
blank.
anything?
No.
All right. The answer was Agra. Nope, didn't know. You remember, hit it fast if you think you want to pass. All right. You have £2,000, but 5 more questions have to be answered correctly, and you have 32 more seconds. Next question. Former All Saint Nicole Appleton has a baby boy called Gene. Who is the famous father? So do you know the answer? Former All Saint Nicole Appleton has a baby boy called Gene. Who is the famous father?
Liam Gallagher.
Yes, that's correct. So you have 5,000 pounds. How do you think he's doing?
Great.
Great. You'll have 5,000 pounds, but I need 4 more questions answered correctly, and you have 23 more seconds to do that in. Next question. In which European country do football teams compete for the Scudetto? Why did you do that?
Pass.
Pass, and you too?
Yeah, pass.
All right, the answer was Italy. Okay, so you still have 5,000 pounds, but I need 4 more questions answered, and you have 23 seconds to do that in. All right, next question. Name the helicopter in the children's book written by Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York. Why didn't anybody buzz in?
I was counting, but I was waiting till the very last minute.
Yeah.
To make sure that I knew it.
Did you know the answer?
Yeah, I can see him.
Yeah, well, what did you see?
I saw... That's not Hector.
What did you see? The witchcraft not working there?
No.
Okay,
That's
who
not
did you
Hector.
see? Did you know?
I can see him.
We
I've
can
got
all see him.
no idea who he is.
Yeah, all right, well, he's Budgie.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, no.
Okay. Now, if you want to win the money, you have to buzz really quickly now, okay? So don't slouch. Hold your hands up, all right? I don't want to be cruel, but I'm just trying to help because you need all the help you can get.
Does it show?
Yes, it does. I wouldn't be smiling if I was you. You're going to get 5,000 pounds, but you will only take that home if you answer me 4 more questions in 13 seconds. So be quick on that buzzer. In science, what is a unit of electric current?
Ohm.
Ohm? No, you're in the wrong continent, sweetheart. Did you know that, Lynn?
It's a volt.
A volt, no, it was an amp. 5,000 with 4 questions answered correctly, and you have 12 seconds. Next question. Which pop group had hits in the 70s with the songs Ma Baker and Rasputin?
Boney M.
Well, that's for 10 pounds. It's correct, Boney M. You have 10 pounds. Yeah, you're going fast now. You're catching on to the game finally
Yeah, it's taken
in
me
the
a while,
last
hasn't
few
it?
minutes. So you have 5,010 pounds, but you'll only take that home if you give me 3 more questions answered correctly, and you have 11 seconds to do that in. In a current alphabetical list of all the countries in Africa, which country comes first? Okay. Pass. Or you know, this is for 50 pounds. You want me to ask you again? In a current alphabetical list of all the countries in Africa, which country comes first?
Cambodia.
Do you know? Algeria. Okay, your time's running out now. You gotta work really quickly now. 5,010 pounds, 3 more questions answered correctly, and you have 10 seconds. This can be done. Next question. Name the British artist who is famous for his industrial landscapes peopled by matchstick men and women. You were just behind him. Do you know this?
Lowry.
What do you think?
L.S. Lowry.
You think it's Lowry? You're right. That's what. All right. You're doing well. You have 5,060 pounds, but only if you answer me 2 more questions correctly, and you have 8 seconds to do that in. It can be done. All right, concentrating. Next question. Name the onboard computer that goes mad in the film 2001, A Space Odyssey.
Don't know.
Don't know? Would you have known? All right, that was only a few seconds. It was HAL. All right, you still have 5,060 pounds. 2 more questions have to be answered correctly, and you have 8 seconds. Next question. What is Britain's highest military decoration?
The VC.
Standing for?
Victoria Cross.
That's for 50 pounds. You're correct. Very good. Now you're becoming quite the man. You're even attractive to me now, Rick. Unbelievable. All right. Naughty boy. You've come back from the dead. So you have 5,110 pounds, but you'll only get that if you answer me one more question correctly, and you have 7 seconds to do that in. This could be your last question. Count carefully. Who was Liza Minnelli's famous mother? All right, if you get this right, you won the money. If you get it wrong, you only have 7 more seconds for the last thing. Do you know the answer?
Judy Garland.
Judy Garland? That's correct. You won. You've got 5,120 pounds. Isn't that fantastic? You won money. Who would have thunk it? It was just a weird coincidence because don't you think that Judy Garland was in the film and her house landed on the witch and we've got a live one here?
Oh, yeah.
That's unbelievable. It worked. I just want to ask you, were you nervous?
Yeah, I was so nervous.
Yeah, was anything going? Was anything going through your brain when he was answering all the questions?
No, just that Chris would answer them and I'd let him.
Was that your tactic to go completely dumb then?
Yeah.
And stand there. Are you going to split it? Because I think he should have more money.
No,
I think he should
fif-
have more money and I should go blonde.
No, and you should get my fingernail clippings.
I will.
It takes a little to make her happy.
Oh, I know.
All right, don't be crass.
You said I could.
Quiet, you're talking too much. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed my little show tonight because my mission is to bring love and laughter to wherever it's needed. What can I say? I'm a healer. I can't help myself. Until next time, don't fawn over me so much. Bye-bye.